Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got a brand new team of the week and a ton of new prime times, as well as some new Hut Champs cards we'll take a look at, break all the new cards down, and the X Factor implications as well in this video. If you guys enjoy the content, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for the most up-to-date NHL 22 news and info. All right, let's get into the video. All right, guys, we'll start with the new team of the week, starting with the 85 JT Miller with Thief. JT Miller cards are always pretty good. They're like the gap between base card and master set players always. He's got Thief, and at center, you can play him as he's only got 87 speed, but speed is not as important down the middle. He's got good shot over 85. This is a nice 85 overall card. You should be able to get for the bare minimum for what 85 overalls are going for, which is going to be like 13K. And this would be a good, no money spent card to go after. We've got the 90 overall Leon Draisaitl with Third Eye as his superstar ability. And this is going to be one of those cards that, while packing him would be great, I think you still want to sell him no matter what. He is a good center at 6'2". He's got 84 on the draw, but I'd rather sell him for what he's going for and then be able to work on maybe some other master sets or save up for someone big, because this Draisaitl will eventually, kind of pace itself out. And he's only got 87 speed right now, so he's kind of already done it. Unlike Connor McDavid, who is 92 overall, you can use for the rest of the game, basically. You want to move on from Leon if you did pack this one. Then we've got the 88 Patrick Kane, and Patrick Kane low-key becoming one of the better X Factor cards that you can get. This one, though, has Protector and Backhand Beauty. His shot's phenomenal. His speed is good. I would probably sell him because, again, you could go out and get another, maybe save up for an X Factor. He's going to be pretty expensive, but this card alone is really nice. So if you needed a left-handed winger and didn't want to sell and you've kind of got a very good team already, this would be a good option. Patrice Bergeron, so another X Factor player, has got Light the Lamp and Quick Draw, which is a nice combo. I do like Patrice Bergeron's card. I just would much rather have like Draisaitl or Couturier, for example, just a little bit bigger. Again, the cost is always a little too much for me. However, he is not bad. And again, this does help with his X Factor card. We've got the 83 Nick Suzuki with Gladiator, 88 speed, 89 acceleration. Again, another great, cheaper option for free-to-play players that you could play on the wing. And again, for anyone looking for a decent skating right-handed winger, you're in business here with the 83 Nick Suzuki. We've got the 88 Mitch Marner. This does not improve his X Factor card because he already has the 88 Play of the Year card. It has Magnetic. I'm not a huge fan of that one. 89 speed, 91 acceleration. I'm not a giant fan of Marner cards. I just think that they play kind of small. Like if you breathe on him, he basically gets knocked off the puck. His hand stats are all good, and he's got a good shot though, but I'm just not a huge fan of Mitch Marner cards. We've got the 83 Troy Terry, who has been phenomenal and really good on our free-to-play team. Just not enough here. He's still too slow, so this would be a pass for me. Ryan Getzlaf, same kind of situation. He's got Spark, which is great, but 81 speed kind of just paces himself out. Jonathan Marchessault, 5'9", and this is a horrible build. This is just like a Brad Marchand cards. Too small, too slow, nothing going on here, so this would be a hard pass. Moving on to the defenders, we've got the 85 Matt Dumba, 6 foot with Bombarded, which is nice. Again, there's not a lot of good non-base card defensemen in the game early on. He's 6 foot, which is okay, but his speed's a little bit low. Probably look elsewhere for another defenseman. Then we've got the 86 Roman Josi, and his X Factor card, we're going to talk about in a little bit, is actually quite nice now. This one specifically, though, if you're looking for a cheaper left-handed defenseman, he could be a nice fit because, again, there's not a lot of great ones that have a good shot and decent speed. Mario Ferraro, the 81 overall. I wish he was a little bit faster. He's been great so far, but yeah, this is a pass for me. Bowen Byram, 82 overall with Protector, 86 speed, 86 acceleration. He's 6'1", which is okay, but yeah, still not enough here before you can start using him on your team comfortably. And then we've got in net the 88 John Gibson with Buzzing. John Gibson cards always play really well, I'm not going to lie. 87 speed, 76 aggression. He is 6'2", though. I wouldn't recommend it, but let me know if you try him out because I'm curious. Again, I did my video on goaltenders earlier today, and I'm curious to what you think on this John Gibson. Moving on to the prime times, we've got the 83 Seth Jones with Bombarded, which makes his shot quite good. He's 6'4", which is great, and 87 speed. For anyone that does not have a master set right-handed defenseman, this is a great one to get because of his size, speed, and shot if you have Bombarded combo. This is really good. Obviously, it's going to be a while before his X Factor goes up. 86 from that first event is just going to be an awful long time for him before he gets a prime time. Again, he scored 1 goal and got 1, so they're trying, but it is going to be quite some time. From the Blues, we've got the 83 Pavel Buchnevich with Gladiator and Big Rig, which is a nice combo for him. However, his speed's only 86, but if you are looking for a left-handed winger that plays a little bit bigger, maybe you like holding onto the puck, this one is going to allow you to do that a little bit more. So be on the lookout for him. I think he's going to go for the bare minimum, but I'm not a huge fan of this build. Then we've got the 82. Then we've got the 6'2" Martin Necas with Protector, 88 speed, 88 acceleration, mid-80 shooting at 6'2". This is a really nice center card. However, he's only got 72 faceoffs. So if you're going to put him at center, you need to know and perform the faceoffs well. So if you can't, then you got to put him at wing, and he still performs well there at 6'2" and 88 speed. Like I said, this is a really nice, well-rounded card. From the Vancouver Canucks, we've got the 84 Elias Pettersson, so now he is caught up. He is to his highest tier from the launch of the game in the X Factor. So like I mentioned in an earlier video in Market Monday, be on the lookout for his X Factor card, because the next time he gets a Primetime or Team of the Week, it'll unlock his next tier, and that's usually when they go up in price. Again, much like Mitch Marner, I think he's just too slender. He gets knocked off the puck very easily, and he's only got 87 speed, so this is a pass for me. From my Sharks, we've got the 85 Brent Burns with buzzing. However, that does not give him enough speed. He is 6'5", which is nice. Got a good shot as well. I've never liked Brent Burns cards. They play so sluggish, and I know he is 6'5", but he really needs distributor, fly the zone, and some more speed upgrades before he's kind of usable. So while he's having a great season, just not a big one for me. Next up, we've got the 85 Shea Theodore, 6'2", with 86 speed. Now this card, not a huge fan of, just because he's got 86 skating and 6'2", which is not bad. It's his X Factor that really changes things, because he becomes one of the sneakier X Factors, because now he's got, you combine the fact that at tier 8 he got a distributor. Now he's up to 88 speed. Not a ton of great left-handed defensemen. I'm not big on his zone abilities or superstar abilities, but if you got him untradeable and you got him up to tier 9, you're in pretty good shape, because he did jump a speed stat. So be on the lookout for that. And then lastly, we got the 87 David Pastrnak. Honestly, I would rather just have his base card for the price he's going for. Has 92 speed, 92 acceleration. Pastrnak cards are always going to be phenomenal. When we take a look at his X Factor now with that, now he's up to 87. We have to wait for one more. So his next one is going to be huge, because he will get up to an 88. And I think he'll get an upgrade in his speed. I'm almost positive. We'll have to wait and see. But just keep your eye out for that one, as Pastrnak cards, at least his X Factor, are now going to start seeing some upgrades. And lastly, we'll take a look at the new Hut Champs cards. So if you do play Hut Champs and save up your collectibles, you can go after some of these cards. We'll start with Sonny Milano, 6 foot with 90 speed, 90 acceleration, and 94 agility, shot all at 90. This is with the 90 overall version. 89, he keeps the same speed, so you're pretty safe to go with the 89 version if you are looking for it. In all honesty, I'm not a huge fan of this card, though. I think that the Jonathan Dahlen card is cheaper and just better, so keep an eye out for that one. I'm not a big fan of this Sonny Milano one. And then lastly, we've got the 90 overall Radko Gudas with buzzing. Gets his speed up to 87, which is okay, but he's only 6 foot. Everything else is phenomenal. Like, defensively, he's great, but he's only 6 foot. He's got a decent shot at 95 power, 82 accuracy. Just a little slow, I think. Bouncer is nice. I think that there are just better cards, or just rather wait and hold on to your collectibles. Like, I'd rather have the Ryan Graves from week 1 than this Radko Gudas. All right, guys, that is going to do it for all of the content today. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and make sure you subscribe for the most up-to-date NHL 22 news and info. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.